Hi guys and welcome to Crazy Burger. So in this video I'm going to be revealing how to unlock all 9 secrets on the Spectrum. Yes, all 9. I've been spending pretty much most of the weekend trying to unlock all of these secret games. And the last one was definitely a very tricky one, and it wasn't involving playing a game for a specific amount of time, which I only realised after playing through every game for a certain specific time. Anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck into the video and I'll let you know what those 9 secrets are. Okay guys, so before I get started, obviously I have covered a few of these already in another video, but I'll probably highlight the ones, all 9 of them anyway. So the first 3 that you probably want to try and do, or not, is the 3 second parters. Now they are part of the 9 secrets, which is basically 3 games that have a second part that you will unlock and appear on the carousel. So the 3 games are Freddy Hardest, Army Moves and Fantas. So if you complete the first part of these games, such example is Freddy Hardest, the second part will actually appear on the carousel. Now some of these games are really tough, but I have actually seen all 3 games being completed, well at least the part 2 appearing on the carousel out in the community, so it is possible. It would be great if there was some sort of cheats to help us do that, but anyway, you're just going to have to play through the games if you want to unlock the part 2s on the carousel, but you don't necessarily have to be able to unlock the rest of the games, so it's not a necessity. It's just one of those things that you want to do. It's there, it is a secret sort of, but it is actually on Retro Games website, so it's not really a secret as such. And now the other one is relating to playing Lords of Midnight. Now, if you play Lords of Midnight for 1 hour consecutively, it will unlock Doomdark's Revenge. So if you play Lords of Midnight, basically just rack up a full hour. You don't even need to do anything, just start the game, go make a cup of tea, go out for a visit to the shops, come back in an hour, just let it run, and it will then unlock Doomdark's Revenge, which we revealed in our other video. Now the other one is Technician Ted. If you play that for 30 minutes, so Technician Ted, if you play that one for 30 minutes, it will also unlock another game, which is called Gilligan's Gold. You don't necessarily, again, you don't necessarily need to play the game for 30 minutes, but just leave it running for 30 minutes consecutively and you will unlock Gilligan's Gold, which is a sort of an arcade game, a little bit like Bagman, which is based here, Gilligan's Gold. And it's quite good fun, but it is very hard. Now the next couple of games are basically involving playing the Hungry Horace game. So by default we have Horace Goes Skiing. So what to do is play this game, or at least just start it and leave it running for 30 minutes consecutively, and then you will unlock Hungry Horace, which is basically a Pac-Man style game. That's actually quite good fun. It's quite cool. I'd have probably preferred that game as standard rather than Horace Goes Skiing. But anyway, if you want to unlock another game, Horace and the Spiders, as you can see here, which is alright. It's another tough and tricky game. They're all actually really tough. So basically, to unlock Horace and the Spiders, all you have to do is play Hungry Horace for 30 minutes consecutively, or just let it run for 30 minutes, and then that will unlock Horace and the Spider. So once you unlock the game, so once you play the game for 30 minutes, just come back to the main menu. You'll hear a little noise to signify that it's done, and you'll see a new game appear on the carousel, and that's Horace and the Spiders. Now let's go through a couple other games. So there's also another game that you can unlock by playing Manic Miner. So let's have a look at that one. Basically, you need to go into Manic Miner and activate the boot mode. So let's start Manic Miner. Okay, so just start Manic Miner and play it as normal. Press enter, or just press the button on your keypad, however you're actually playing the game. Press Y to actually turn off the music if you find it a little bit annoying. So to activate it, just start the first level, then type in 60317669 on the keyboard, and you can see we have now activated boot mode, which is basically a level select where you can basically skip between the different levels, and that's basically all you have to do. I've seen a lot of people saying you have to actually complete the first level. You don't. All you have to do is activate the boot mode, then go back, press home, and then you'll hear a little noise and you'll know you've activated the secret game. The secret game in this instance is Cybernoid, which will appear on the Carousel. You see it's way back here. Cybernoid, which is actually quite a cool game. Very, very tough right enough, but it is very nice that they've added that. Now that just leaves one secret to find, and this is the one that took me quite some time, which meant I probably played through every single game on the Carousel for at least 30 minutes. When I say play that, I probably didn't play all of them. I probably left some of it running for quite some time. Even tried some of them for an hour, but no joy. That was basically my entire weekend. That sounds extremely sad, doesn't it? I've spent my full weekend playing games on the Spectrum, or at least running games on the Spectrum. I did actually play some of them, but some of them I just couldn't bring myself to play for that amount of time, and I really didn't have that amount of time anyway. But anyway, eventually, after discovering that the secret was not unlocked by playing through any other game a specific amount of time, which is bloody annoying, I'll have to be honest here, I sort of had to rack my brain and think, okay, so what other game would they put or activate a cheat with? They obviously done Manic Miner, it was a specific cheat mode, but the other game that I thought of, which was probably kind of obvious, was The Hobbit. I thought, right, what have they done? What's specific in The Hobbit that could activate a cheat? Now, you might know this if you've played this game back in the day. It probably would actually help. And I think that's where some of these cheats are actually aimed at. It's aimed at those that probably had a Spectrum and played these games back in the day, and that certainly would help. But anyway, so start The Hobbit as normal. You don't really need to play it for any specific time, which I did. I played this quite some time. I actually quite enjoyed playing it anyway. It was good, really good. I'm still a bit stuck right enough in what to actually do. I got quite far, but still got stuck a few times. But anyway, I'm not entirely sure what I activated, but I suspect it's probably typing the word save into the keyboard. So if you type save and then, oh wait a minute, it's not activated yet. So if you type save on the keyboard and then press enter, I think this is what unlocked it. I did type a few other things as well, so hopefully this is the right one. I did actually type in a few other things such as where ring, but obviously at this point in the game you don't actually have the ring, so it probably wasn't this one, so I did do that. Obviously it says we don't have the ring, but anyway, I think it's probably by typing the word save. So obviously by typing that word, I went back, just pressed home, and then I heard that noise which indicated there was a game added to the Carousel. I was actually quite surprised. I didn't expect it to happen, but it did. Now I'm assuming it's the word save. If it's not, please let me know. Try the word where ring. It probably isn't that. I'm pretty sure it's save. Because obviously at the start of the game you don't have the ring, you wouldn't actually be typing that in, but you would maybe type the word save to save your progress, which you've probably done back on the day. But it unlocks another text adventure which I wasn't aware of. You might be aware of this game, but I wasn't. So this is it here. It's called P Manic, which is a sort of treasure hunting text adventure. It is very, very weird, and keep an eye on that. It says caps and symbol shift, then M to open the lock. That's right at the start of the game. So let's start it just so you can see what we're dealing with here. It's obviously start by typing in your name. Type in anything you like, I guess, and then just press enter, and you start playing P Manic. Never played this, and if you have, let me know what you think of it. Is this pretty cool or not? I'm not sure. But at least that's all 9 games unlocked. Well, at least in my instance, it's only 6. I've not unlocked the part 2s as yet. I think in this specific game, you actually need to press specific things on the keyboard to unlock or sort of make progress. In this instance, we just hold down, I think it's caps, symbol shift, then press M to unlock. Okay, so after a little bit of messing about, eventually you will unlock and then start the game. Don't ask me what's going on. It is very, very bizarre indeed. But anyway, thankfully that puts us out our misery. That was really quite painful. I think after sort of lulling you into, oh yes, you play games for a specific amount of time, it will unlock. But they sort of throw in this curveball here that definitely pushed my limits, maybe my patience at times as well. I was starting to get a little bit frustrating, but I sort of started to think a little bit outside the box and what could actually activate or unlock those games, and finally we got this one, which is absolutely bizarre as heck. So you have to press a specific button on the keyboard to stop this and make some progress. I can't remember what it is exactly. I'm probably pressing the I or the E button, I guess. Or just press all the buttons and hope for the best? I don't know. Type in specific things. Bizarre. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's all 9 games unlocked. As I said, it's probably only 6. I'll maybe eventually unlock the part 2s at some point. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching our video. We'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.